What is up, you guys? It is Ameer Mohammed back at it again with another YouTube video. Today I have my True DRACO Demise deck list here for you guys. Today it was at an Altoona, Iowa regional. I got 6th out of 162 players, so it's top 8 deck profile. And I think we'll just get right into it. So for the main deck, it is 1 Masterpiece, 3 Ignis Heat, the True DRACO Warrior. Shout out to Tony and Austin for the Ignises. 3 Dynamite Knight, the True DRACO Fighter. I like the ratios 3, 3, and 1. I know a lot of people are playing at least, I think, 2 Masterpieces. I think people are even pushing it and playing 3. But 3 Masterpieces is not the way to go in my personal opinion. My friend actually just told me to play 1, and it has worked out like really well. You don't want to open up with like triple Masterpiece or like double Masterpiece. Sure, it's great to like summon this card, but I mean, not every single time this will be your win condition. Sometimes it'll be like just beating them down with the Ignises or the DRACO Fighters or these dudes. And we also played, for the hand traps, 3 Ghost Reapers and 1 Max C. At the last minute I put in Max C. It worked out kind of well against Dinos. That was kind of the only thing. I didn't really see it against anything else. The Ghost Reapers, again, I mean, it was great to see, but I didn't play against too many zoos. I played against 2 zoos and one like it goes into 7. I played against True Zoo, and I didn't know the dude was playing zoos until game 2, because game 1 all he saw was like True DRACO cards. But these cards are okay. I won't say they're good, and I won't say they're bad. I'll say the Ghost Reapers are an okay card. Like, I reaped a Danglong and a Crystal Wing just so somebody couldn't kill me. I was playing against Blue Eyes round 5, and I reaped the Crystal Wing because game 1 he made it. But yeah, I'm probably going to change this in the future, put in probably main deck Ash, to be honest. I'm going to try it out, see how it does. But yeah, that's all for the hand traps. That's all the monsters. So, recap: 1 Masterpiece, 3 DRACO Fighters, 3 DRACO Warriors, 3 Reapers, and a Maxi. For the spells, I played Triple Diagram and 1 Terraforming. The reasoning behind 1 Terraforming is sometimes you really don't want to open up like Triple Diagram, just like how the same instance with Masterpiece. It's like opening Triple Masterpiece is a brick. Opening Triple Diagram, like, sure, it can lead you ways, but I mean, it's not always great to see because you don't always have too many things to pop. Like, you could open like Triple Diagram, a Demise, and a Masterpiece. It's not the best hand, but like you can still work around it. 1 Terraforming is just the way that I think you should be going. For the True DRACO spells, I played 3 Disciples of the True DRACO Phoenix and 3 True DRACO Heritage. Heritage is literally the most broken card in this deck. This card is probably prone to getting hit. Just for the amount of True DRACO or True King cards sent to the graveyard, each type, so like Monster, Spell, and Trap, you draw a card, and that's one of the key things in this deck is like it's draw power. It's getting through your deck to your key pieces and putting an established board. The Heritages it's prone to getting hit, but let's hope it doesn't. The Disciples late game, it really helps out a lot when you're trying to shuffle in back the Heritages, or even like your 1 Masterpiece if they get over it. Playing 3 is the way to go. I don't see why people would play less. I don't think anybody is. Triple Card of Demise, prone to getting ashed. Triple Pot of Duality. This is the card that people never ash, and a lot of times, I don't know, a lot of times with this deck, I'll open like Pot of Duality and a whole bunch of bricks, and then I'll Duality, they won't hit it with Ash or anything, and then I'll open like a monster with like a whole bunch of spells. So like I'll open a whole bunch of spells, I'll Duality into a monster, and then that'll save me. But yeah, it's 3 Dualities, 3 Demise, and 2 Desires. Desires is literally one of the best cards in this deck. You have to get to your Masterpiece first, or even sometimes if you Desires without getting to your Masterpiece, it doesn't really hurt that much. What does hurt is banishing 3 Heritages and 2 Diagrams, but I still won the game. 2 Chalices, really good card against Beals, against Crystal Wing, against Dridents. I remember it was round 7 when I was playing against the True Zoo dude, and I chaliced his Drident, and he attacked into my Dynamite, and he took all the damage because he thought it could beat over my Dynamite, but he forgot I chaliced it. But yeah, Chalice, really good card. 1 Raigeki, 1 Lightning Bolt. I played this so many times. I saw this card way too many times. I played against Zeus, I Raigeki'd him both games. Put against Blue Eyes, I Raigeki'd him. it was just too many instances where I saw this card. It's really great board wipe. I don't see why anybody wouldn't main it, and it's great to side. That's all for the spells. The trap lineup is 3 True Draco Apocalypse and 3 True King's Return. The special summon in defense mode. A lot of people keep forgetting that you can't special for the rest of the turn if you special your monster from your graveyard. Also, the fact that you can only tribute summon during your opponent's main phase. I've had a lot of instances where people try to tribute summon on me during the battle phase, and they can't. And literally, Apocalypse is one of the best cards in this deck. I think close to Heritage, to be honest. I was playing against Kozmos, and the dude summoned out a Dark Destroyer, a Dark Eclipser, and a Slip Rider, and Apocalypse is already face up on board. And I just kept cutting his Kozmos in half. It was like a 325 Dark Destroyer, or like 350 Dark Destroyer, I can't remember, but maybe like 375 or something like that. But his Dark Destroyer was reduced to nothing. And then 2 Waterfall of Dragon Souls. This card's really good because if you happen to open all of your monsters, you can activate it. It has 2 different effects. One, you can either add a Worm-type monster from your deck to your hand, or you can send a number of Worm-type monsters from your field and or your hand to the graveyard and draw +1, equal to the amount that you sent. So if you open like 3 True Dracos, you can send those 3 and draw 4. If you have like an Ignis and a Dynamite on board, and they try to like Raigeki you or something, you chain one of their effects, and then chain Waterfall, draw 3, and then add off of the Ignis or the Dynamite. So this is just a really good card. You can also play around Dryden if you're going like second. No. If they are going second, excuse me. So say you open like Ignis and Dynamite or something, you set it. They try to Dryden pop you. You chain your effect, and then you chain this. It's still like the same kind of concept. That is all for the main deck. It is 40 cards. It is pretty consistent, I would say so myself. What I would change in the main deck so far, it would probably be the Ghost Reapers for Ashes, probably. The side deck happens to have 2 Ash. So these are the only cards that, these are the only monsters that I played in my side deck. The Ashes were outstanding, really good. Really good card. I'm probably going to change it for Reaper. 2 Cosmic Cyclones. A lot of my side deck is a lot of 2-ofs. Instead of 3-ofs, I just wanted to make sure I had a variety of what to have for other decks out there. 2 Book of Eclipses, really good card, outs a lot of boards, does not target. If people summon in their Link Zone, you can just Book of Eclipse, it'll stall them for a turn, sure they'll draw a card, but if you manage to gain enough cards over them, you probably are going to win that game. 2 more board wipes, Dark Holes, I saw those 2. 2 Drowning Mirror Forces, I played these, I always play Mirror Forces, my name's Ameer. Mirror Forces. But 2 Drownings just for Dinos and even Zoos. Sometimes if they don't Twin Twister you and they don't hit the Drowning, and they have like a Trident, like maybe like a couple Thoroughblades or something, you're drowning them, live the turn, they don't end with the Trident, and then you start going off. Trident is just like, it's not a scary card, it's more of like an annoying card, like you don't want to really deal with it. But, and then you have Dinos that'll put out a Ultimate Tyranno, maybe a Shambara, maybe they'll put out a Trish, a Calamity, I don't know, a Giant Rex. And then you drowning it all back to the deck. And 2 Unending Nightmares. Basically for the mirror match, I remember I was playing against Trickstars round 2. I sided these in because he had the whole Protector of the Sanctuary combo with Trickstar Reincarnation, where I couldn't draw outside of my draw phase. And then this dude sided into Kozmos game 3, so this card did absolutely nothing for me. And then the last but not least, Triple Magic Deflector. Really good card. Really good card against the mirror match. Really good card against Truzu. And possibly any rogue that's just playing a whole bunch of spell cards. That is a side deck, 15 cards. Like I said, a lot of 2-ofs, a lot of 3. I think Magic Deflector is only 3 of that I played in there. And the side deck for Cherries targets, it's 1 Firewall, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Mrs. Radiant. These are just the Link monsters that are just kind of annoying. I should have put Deco Talker in here, but I only had 1 dude make it on me, and I got rid of it right away. So, 3 of those. Cards that you can make a Spark Dragon, syncing with Ignis and Reaper. You can also make your own Beals, but you can also Ghost Reap it, because Beals is a really annoying card. Crimson Blader, if you play against a mirror match, you can Reap, sync with Ignis. Summon the Crimson Blader, attack one of their monsters. They can't special or normal level 5s or higher. Crystal Wing, reaped it out of the Blue Eyes player that I played. Danglong, reaped it out of the Dino dude that I played against. There's also supposed to be an Omega in here, but I was buying it from my friend and then happened to take it back by the end of the day. So Omega was the other one. I didn't reap it anytime. The 4 Zodiacs that are prone to getting reaped. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I didn't reap any of them because I didn't really see it against zoos, but it's okay. 1 Utopia Beyond, because you can overlay 2 Dynamite Knights onto it, and 1 Invoked Makaba. What I wish I would have played in this extra deck, I wish I would have put in probably a Buster Dragon or a Totally Awesome, because I played against Paleos round 1, and I lost game 1 because this dude made like Double Toad and a Deco Talker. So, but in the end, we still ended up getting 6. So yeah, that's the deck profile. Shout out to Tony, shout out to Cody, shout out to Austin, shout out to Ashreen, and shout out to the rest of y'all. Oh, shout out to Jasper. You know, lucky diagrams. Diagrams are lucky, wherever they are. Lucky diagrams. Alright. So that's it. Ameer Mohammed, top 8. Altoona, Iowa Regional. True DRACO Demise. Peace.